Hello students, I welcome you again in this AA class. Now in this session we are going to solve a particular past paper from on the ACCA practice platform, and as you can see on the top left of your computer screen, it is March-June 2026 actual past paper, right? So those who have opened this already, it's very good. Those who have not, so I will request and I will recommend all of you to open this ACCA practice platform and pause this video right away here, and let's start. Now see that I have first selected the question of I have selected this question of internal controls. Let's first have a quick walkthrough of the requirements. Then I will be reading the requirement. Then I will be reading the case, will allow you people to think of the points, and then I will be drafting my answer, right? So it is of 4 marks. List. Please focus on the word list. Part A. Part A is list 4 control objectives. 4 control objectives of Dewberry's company's purchasing system. So I will be putting the heading of objectives of purchases system. Control objectives of purchase system of Dewberyy. Okay, Dewberyy company. So this is basically the heading which I have put it. There is no marks obviously for that. But please remember, this is the requirement of knowledge based. It has nothing to do with the case study. All the way you can relate it, but see that it is for 4 marks. So first of all, I would 1 point, just a minute, please don't write. 1 point is equal to 1 mark. So you have to write 4 points. It's a knowledge based question. I will be doing it later on. Let's go to the next requirement. Next requirement is of 16 marks and 20 marks CRQ is there. Identify and explain 8 deficiencies. Identify and explain 8 deficiencies in the purchase system of Dewberyy company and provide a control recommendation to address each deficiency. So the entire question is based on the purchasing system. And please remember that in your real exam, you may be having the question on purchase system, on sales system, cash and bank system, or even the question may be hybrid, in which there may be multiple system and multiple control deficiencies. Quite may be possible. So the bottom line point to be noted is that there may be multiple multiple controls in the particular scenario. Quite may be possible. You have to be prepared for each and every. There is no important system. Every system is equally important. Please note that every system is equally important, and there is nothing important in the case study. Sorry, in the for the examination, there is nothing important, right? So please remember, everything is important. Everything is important. So when everything is important, so you have to be very much careful. Okay, so let's start with the first requirement. Now, let's start with this knowledge based. I should go back. I should go back with my knowledge based stuff. Now, please note that I am now opening my handouts, my notes, in order to teach you people that from where you can have the answer of this particular exam requirement. Now, this is my, just a minute. I'm just opening my purchasing system. Now let's see that this is the purchasing system, right? Please note that this is the purchasing system, and as you all know that this is the order stage. goods received, goods invoiced and recorded, and payment method. You have to audit. See that I am the client and you people are the auditor. Ordering stage, goods received, goods invoiced and recorded, and payment made. This is basically the system, the purchasing system. And you know that control objectives. This is the knowledge based question. This is the knowledge based question. Control objective means why controls. Please note that why controls. Why controls? Why you are applying the controls on the purchasing system? Definitely controls are being applied to reduce the risk. Controls are applied to reduce the risk. Now you have to think of the risk. It's a very simple point. In the purchasing, there is a risk of bogus purchases. There is a risk of purchasing in insufficient quantity, poor quality, purchasing from the high price supplier. There are a lot of risks. So basically control objectives means why you are applying the control. Why you are applying the control. The perfect answer is that to reduce the risk. And that's a very, very simple point. You have to reduce the risk.